Hey yo. So you know how like most people when they get to a million subs, they go live like beforehand and they catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like go from not a million to a million. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna do that, right? I had fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? Fell asleep, and when I woke up, and we was already there. You feel me? Hey yo. Hey, you feel what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying, dog? Hey. Man, hold on. Let me flip my camera, bro. I feel like I'm over here, man. Hey, let me tell y'all something, bro. Boy, boy, boy. Hey, you feel? You feel? Hey, yo, that's a lot of people, bro. A million, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. And then I ain't even get trolled because usually when you get to a million, people like go unsub so it can go back down. But maybe there's still hope, bro. God, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. This was supposed to be like my end of the year goal, but it's September. Like fresh September too. We got October, November, 3 more months, bro. Man, I done did it again. I appreciate y'all, man. God, y'all acting up. Just done, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, man. I could have gave this like real long speech about life and how what I'm saying. If you just stay consistent and believe in yourself, Anime cutscene, screen turn black and white. My sensei always told me I could be the best. I ain't had no sensei. I ain't had one. Man, God, I really don't even know how to feel right now, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy because of course y'all know I got I have like 1.4 million on Instagram. I have like 3.3 million on TikTok. But the YouTube million hit way different than the rest of them because, for one, I said this before, YouTube is my favorite platform audience wise. Like, I don't show favoritism, but I am honest. It's my favorite audience. I feel like it's the best group of people. Like, character wise, y'all carry yourselves with a lot more decorum and class than the people on Instagram and TikTok. So that's one reason why. Two, because when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a YouTuber, and I we done told the story 1,000 times, but I was a poor kid. You know what I'm saying? And so saying that you want to be a YouTuber, for one, being from Mississippi, and two, being poor, I didn't know anybody that was a YouTuber growing up, especially not a black guy, and I didn't know any YouTubers like that was from where I was from, or like somebody that came from where I was coming from. Like people that know what it's like to eat a weird sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nobody that came from that and made it to here without another person that was already in that position giving them a leg up. I didn't have none of this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even have the regular support system where like, back home I had my friends and family all like rallied around me. It wasn't like that, for me. And that's just the reality of it, bro. It was for a lot of the times it was me and like my cousins, my cousin, my older sister, my little sister, and my grandma, they those like my core people. Back then when I was like, I'm not saying I wasn't good at what I did, but this was like way before I started talking on the internet, when I was just dancing every day in my front yard and teaching myself how to dance because I didn't have a dance instructor or people that danced around me to help me better myself. It was just me, watching YouTube videos and Michael Jackson music videos, teaching myself how to dance. They was the ones hyping me up back then, and then it progressed into me like accepting that I had another gift, which was, talking. I got away with words, and I've always been that guy that could like lift up a room, or bring out a smile in a sad moment. You know what I'm saying? And just realizing that, because I used to get rid up for being a class clown all the time, and I didn't feel like it was intentional. I don't think I was going to class to be the funny man. I think I just talked a funny way. You know what I'm saying? And people laughed at it, but like realizing that I've always been that person. Especially when I thought about like my track and field teammates, which y'all might hear from them every once in a while in the comment section, but people that's like been around me, I've always been like that. So like when I embraced that side, and it like sprung my career forward, Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I did pretty well as a dancer, you know what I'm saying? I made it on national television. I think international television. It's cable TV. So, like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? People watch that everywhere. But, and then, I got verified and got to perform in all these places and, had 250,000 followers. And it was just, it was cool. But then, I started talking and it gave me more room to work, because I can still do all those other things that I'm good at and do this at the same time. And I think that's coolest about it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people gravitated towards me as a person as opposed to, like a talent that I had. And that's a rare thing because a lot of people, they won't stick with you when you do something like that. I don't feel like there's too many people that can get on here and post a video that's comedy 99% of the time, and then get on here and do a food review, and y'all still watch it. I can go outside and wash my car, y'all still gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? I can go out there and teach you how to do a backflip. It's like none of this stuff seems to like tie together, but it always kind of does because of my personality, and y'all still rock with me, bro. And that's real. But now that I've got here though, and somebody back home, or somebody out there that watches me now has a similar ambition, especially if it's a young person. And now you've seen somebody do what was told to me to be impossible, coming from where I come from and being who I am. And I pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? And this wasn't overnight either. You know what I'm saying? It might seem like I just blew up overnight, but if you've been here for a minute, especially if you scroll back to like my first YouTube video, which wasn't even like my first content video, it's just the first thing I posted on YouTube. And honestly, I don't think it is because I deleted some videos, but I was making content in middle school, not high school, middle school. So I was making content a long time ago, and nobody was watching it. I used to like my own post, bro. I was that person because I was like, shit, it really don't matter to me if everybody else like it. I enjoyed it, and I hope somebody else enjoy it. And maybe me posting it anyway is going to inspire somebody else to try it out. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's 10 plus years of making content, and now I'm starting to go over the hill. You know what I'm saying? I could have quit 1,000 times, bro. It was like when I first started doing content full time, bro. The first 6 months that I made content, I made $0, 0 cents, bro. I was out here surviving off previous funds and faith. You feel what I'm saying? Like your boy, I wasn't buying nothing that wasn't a bill or groceries. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't even drive my car. You feel? Because if I would have added that expense of having to buy gas, it'd have been a wrap. Now that's probably why my car had an unfortunate demise because it sat outside for like 6 months and it snowed in and everything. Rest in peace to Candace. But man, like I sacrificed a whole lot to get where I was at, bro. There was a point in time where I slept in my car. You know what I'm saying? There was times I lost. I don't know if y'all remember this, because I look a little healthier now. I lost like 30 pounds, bro. I got sick, lost like 30 pounds, man. And I got super skinny. Like y'all, if you watch my older content, I used to be in the video all the way a lot. The floating head kind of became a thing because I didn't like how I was looking, bro. I had got all, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, who the hell? Oh, I wasn't never like really big like that, but I got bigger. And then when I lost the weight, I was like, bro, I look sickly. You know what I'm saying? So I just became a floating head because I was, ashamed of myself. Now I'm just saying, I wasn't ashamed, but I did need to shake back. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, I do remember all of this. I don't know who this dude is. Anyways, I remember all of that, bro. And now it's different. It's different, man. Wow. It's been a long journey, man. It's been a long journey, but we got here. I made it happen, bro. I made it happen. It's cool. It's cool, man. What a ride, man. Not everybody, I'm telling you, not too many people remember like the very beginning, but God, it's crazy, bro. Earl looking for his piece. Man, I'm gonna have to get Earl a piece, bro. I'm gonna have to get Earl a piece at this point. Got to. God. And I wanna do something like to celebrate, this milestone that's like over the top. But I ain't got no ideas. I ain't got no ideas of something that's like fitting for the occasion. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle. You said free. God did. You know what I mean? God did. What do you know about that? But yeah. If y'all got any ideas, bro. If y'all got any ideas, we out the hood, man, huh? They don't know, bro. I remember, bro, when I'm not kidding y'all, bro. When I first started making content, the house that I lived in, you could walk into a room and the ceiling will fall on your head. I'm not even, like, that's not a joke. I'm dead serious, bro. You can get took out by a piece of sheetrock just walking through the crib, bro. Like I lived in a Temple Run facility. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there used to be holes in the floor, holes in the ceiling, holes in the wall. Like, bro, y'all don't even understand, bro. Y'all don't even understand, bro. Man. I was in that mud. You feel me? I was in that mud. The rappers be talking about that mud, bro. I was in it for a long time, and I got out. Bro. Crazy. It ain't crazy. It really ain't crazy. I say crazy because it's like I'm here, but obviously, if I committed to it, I thought I could do it the whole time. So yeah, it ain't that crazy actually. I'm cut from that fabric. You feel? Got you a chain. Oh, my little brother got me this as a gift for Christmas. I want to say last year. You know what I'm saying? I wear it on occasion. I usually have like, I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, I used to always have stuff on my arm. I took it off because my arm was getting kind of tarnished, but it was really just covering up some of my wounds. But most of them are gone now. I got stabbed right here some years ago. It's almost complete. Like the scar was like this big. Now it's like this big. So I mean, I say some years ago. It was almost a whole kid's lifetime ago. But yeah, it's almost gone. A lot of these scars, bro. I broke my arm. Glass, melted plastic fell on my hands and stuff. Looking pretty. Like I look pretty normal now. I mean, granted, I done lightened up, but yeah, back in the day, bro, I was tore up for. Just tore up, man. I'm gonna put them back on though. I'm gonna put them back on once my arm looking. You know what I'm saying? It's all the way back. I've been exercising too, bro. I've been exercising, not like crazy though, cause you know I ain't. It don't even look like it, but I'm 160. I'm almost 160 again. Remind you, I lost all that weight. I went down to like 140 something. So that's like high school weight. And I was pretty tiny in high school, so I lost that much weight. I'm almost at 160 again. And it's been hard because I got a health problem where it's like real difficult for me to gain weight. So starting to see some progress. I'm trying to get back to like 170, 175. I felt like I looked good when I was 175. Granted, my neck had started to shrink, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6 foot. If y'all, I know a lot of people think I'm short, but I'm 6 foot. And so if I get too swole, my neck, or I guess it's because I work my traps a lot. So my traps was like up here and it made my neck look beady. But like my head is skinny and long and that don't look right, bro. I look like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like a pit bull with like a funny head, you know what I'm saying? So gotta chill with that. But yeah, I'm gonna get my swollen on, bro. Best believe. I ain't gonna take my shirt off like last time because y'all gonna be like, oh, you ain't out of shape. I still look how I did last time, but I'm saying I was bulkier though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still kind of cut up, but I ain't bulky. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got the bazooka no more, bro. Used to have them bazookas. You feel me? I ain't got them bazookas no more, bro. Used to have that you got them. You feel me? Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna get right, bro. I'm gonna get right. I'm eating good right now, and then I'm gonna get right. Yeah, my head to neck ratio wasn't fitting right, so I had to fix that. But yeah. If y'all got any ideas though for like a celebration video for 1 million subs, please leave it in the comment section. Like once the live ends, cause I can go back and look at it. I don't know if like the live chat gonna pop up the same, but either way, go back, comment something. Whichever one gets the most likes, I'm gonna do it. It could be something crazy. Not too crazy though. Like, don't say cut my hair off, because like the odds of me doing that are very, 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 very slim, but not exactly zero. But I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna happen. But it has to be, cause like this is the thing, bro. This is what I always imagine, right? You get to this milestone, and then that's like the easiest thing to say. Hey, cut your hair off, cause that would be crazy, right? What happens if I cut my hair off and the video just don't do well? It's just painful. It's just painful, bro. I'm about to live with that. I'm gonna have a funny head. Do you know what the top of my head look like, bro? Do you know what the top of my head like? You ain't never seen it. You've never seen the top of my scalp meat, bro. You don't know. My head could look like a hollow tip bullet on the top. You wouldn't even know it. I got dents in my head, bro. Like, I got hit with some blunt objects back here somewhere, bro. And so my head got like a little dip in it, like a MTV, ATV off-road fury course. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do a dirt bike trick on that mother. I got that on the back of my head. You would never know that if this hair was right here. You know what I'm saying? So I take it off, and y'all like, boy, that man head wop-sided. Y'all the reason why y'all know that, because I would have never, look, I would have never let y'all told, what? I'd have lived my whole life with that as a secret. You'd have never known, bro. You'd have never known. Now y'all know, but you ain't seen it, you feel me? Now, I don't know if it's just noticeable like that, because obviously it's on top of my head. I can just feel the dent, but I can't see it. But all I'm saying is, if I cut it off, and I start posting all the videos like back in the day where I used to wear a hat all the time, y'all gonna be like, take the hat off. Let's see what your head look like. Because y'all be ready to cook me, bro. And I'm gonna take the hat off, and y'all gonna see that damn Mount Everest on the back of my head, but y'all gonna be cooking me, bro. And I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. You know what I'm saying? So we're going, and then this the other thing too. My dad bald head, bro. That man, he been part of the Scout Meat Squadron for like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. He went bald, I think, when he was 23. My dad almost 50 now. So that man, you know, pretty much my whole life been a bald head. He been a bald head bastard, I ain't gonna lie. So if he bald head, right? Come on, follow me. Now, granted, he lost his hair in prison, so maybe it's not genetic, but if he bald headed and I go and cut my hair off, there is like a chance that my hair don't grow back. Because that's what he said happened to him. He said he had hair, he cut the hair off, hair never came back. If I cut my hair off and it never come back, I will never hear the end of it, because my siblings always talk about how me and my dad look just the same, right? And he got a beard and stuff. So this is my theory. If I cut my hair off my head, then my facial hair will finally connect and grow like his. But the problem is, if my facial hair grow and connect like his, I'm gonna look exactly like the man, and I'm never gonna hear the end of it. But they're gonna call me Al style. You know what I'm saying? Alfred. You know, call my dad name, bro. And then I'm just gonna get all the "you look like the daddy" jokes, and I'm gonna have to live with it, because it's true. I do look like him. But I can deny it a little bit now, because my hair better than his. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that, bro. I don't know if y'all remember the picture of my dad I posted on here, like the recent one, of us beside each other. I look like my dad. He couldn't deny me if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Definitely his kid. But my hair saved me from being called Al, because he bald-headed, bro. You know what I'm saying? His head look like a missile on the top. That man head look like a tube of lipstick. That man head look like a pool stick without the powder on the top of it. That man got an egg head, bro. I'm trying to tell you. His head shiny on the top, spit shine on his head, but somebody rubbed his head down, but that man head like a ball joint. I'm really firing him up right now, but his head really looked like that. His head looked dangerous. Like, if you shot that man out of cannon, bro, he'd do some damage to a ship. You feel me? Like, that man really got a juggernaut head. His head ain't big, it's just bald. You know what I'm saying? Like a big pen. You know the blue pen, but it's used to get in high school. Somebody like, let me borrow it, and they ain't never give it back. That's what his head look like. Milk Dud by the head. Yo, Terry Crews by the head. That's what he look like. So I'm not trying Tupac head. You know what I'm saying? That's him. I got King Neptune scalp. You see what King Neptune look like under that hat, but that's how his head look. So I need to chill out before my head. I'm gonna wake up bald headed, bro. Reflective. That man head bald, bro. I'm talking about baby oil bald. That boy. If he spent on his head, bro, if he did a head spin, he look like a Draper. I'm trying to tell that man bald, fam. He bald headed. He always wearing hats and bandanas, but he got to cover up his head when he do it. I just wrap around my forehead a little bit. So yeah, dad bald, bro. Yeah, he extra bald, bro. He balder than, like, you know that girl that don't never change her tires, bro. And then the wires be popping out. That's him. And he got, like, the thing is, he ain't even bald for real, cause like he got hair. It's just only on the side. So he got like that you know what I'm saying, that Pennywise hair quality, like that only on the sides, fam. That man could get locks. He could get like a reverse of my hairstyle. Like, he could get the hair locked up over here, and then just have like the motherfucking runway on the top, but like land the airplane. I mean, it ain't. He got them dents in his head too. Like maybe he I feel like maybe he got hit in the head when he was a kid, and then when I came out, I looked just like him. I just inherited the dents, cause like I remember getting one of them, but the other like two, I don't remember them. I don't remember what happened. Maybe I like got knocked out or something. I just didn't remember. But yeah, I think I just inherited that man dent head, bro. Yeah. No, not the NBA dent though, cause they on the top. You know, he got hit in the head with a skillet. You know what I'm saying? But hey, moral of the story is the man bald. And then my mom, she got hair, but it ain't long. You know what I'm saying? Granted, she always cutting it, but like her hair short. So my mom hair short and my dad bald. I feel like if I cut my hair off, it's wraps. You know what I'm saying? And I don't spent this like 8 years. This 8 years worth of hair, and I trimmed it like 5 times. So technically, my hair's supposed to be like way down here somewhere. I can't just cut that off, bro. This is the biggest commitment I've made in my life. You know what I'm saying? Other than being a content creator. So yeah, 8 years worth of hair, bro. Gots to do it. But yeah. So moral of the story, cutting my hair off just really ain't an option, bro. And then on top of that, what if I cut my hair off and I don't look good? You feel me? Like my dad, everybody said my dad looked good. He looked great. You know what I'm saying? The ladies love him. You know what I mean? That don't mean that's gonna work out for me. He got a beard. You feel me? I don't have one, bro. I mean, I got a little goatee. You feel me? A little goatee, man. But that's it. What's cracking, man? Yeah. As I was saying, if y'all got any suggestions for something I should do to celebrate 1 million subs, I'm open to the suggestions. Maybe I'll think of something, but I don't want it to be like a regular video. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be something bigger than everything else that I did. I want people to like look forward to it. Like, oh, this gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's it. Relationship advice vid. I got you. I think I responded to your comment. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna definitely do that. Also, about that, right? I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all and just go ahead and explain it now since I'm already live. If you've been watching like my long form content, because I know like some people just watch the shorts and people like actually just watch the long form. I ain't really been posting long form content. You probably wondering why. I have, I think, 8 videos that are long form that I've recorded already that I haven't posted. And the reason why I haven't posted them is because I noticed when I post long form content, because it's usually not the same, like it's not reaction videos, it kind of like throws my channel out of whack. Because like, you know, my shorts, when they pick up, my growth is like, long form video, and then it kind of slows it, but then it goes back. So I said, you know what? If I'm growing really fast right now, I'm just going to pause like the long form content, only do short form and like the reaction compilations at the end of the month. And then once I get to 1 million subs, I'll start posting all this other stuff. So I have multiple videos that I've already done that I got to post. That is definitely one of them. So I'm going to do it. The Fredo Rant's coming. I got Fredo Rant's, I got 2 parts of that. The horror game video, the VR Cosmo Dread game, that gameplay, I have almost finished editing. So I might post that either tomorrow. I ain't gonna post it today because, you know, I gotta celebrate. But probably tomorrow or the day after that, I should be done editing by then. But it was 2 hours long. It was 2 hours long. And when I get done editing it, it'll probably be close to an hour. Because I don't want to cut out too much because it's a horror game. So if I like cut out, you know, certain parts, it kind of gets rid of the suspense. There's a lot of like crazy sound effects and stuff, and there's some violence in there. Not like super graphic, but you know what I'm saying, some violence in there. Definitely got scared a couple times. That's a rare occasion, so you know, y'all probably gonna get a good laugh out of that. But the video, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. But Fredo Rants, the one I feel like it's my most popular like playlist. I got some good ones. And the next one that I'm gonna post, it's gonna be hilarious because like it's real. I'm talking about real stuff. But at the same time, it's real funny. So it's kind of, it seems more like a comedy special than a rant. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the relationship advice one. And then I got 2 reviews, I believe. Cookie review and then a milk review. Cause I was trying to find like a milk that wouldn't mess my stomach up. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I'm lactose intolerant, and I just kind of been tolerating it. But I decided I probably should stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? So. I tried that out. Somebody said try almond milk. I tried that, oat milk, and the lactose-free milk. Did that, and then I got some car products that somebody sent me to clean my car. I'm gonna try that out. You know what I'm saying? Get that a good review. Get my baby clean. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, a milk review, cause like you know how some of y'all like dad went to go get the milk and he ain't never come back. Maybe this gonna explain why he didn't get back, cause you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm gonna post all this stuff, bro. I got a lot of editing to do, but I'm definitely gonna get all this long form content out, bro. Because if I'm being honest, I enjoy making the long form videos more than the short form videos because I actually take time. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like a therapist, bro. I actually went to college originally to be a therapist, but that's what I wanted to do. But you know, that was like, you got to go to school for 6 years, and I was like, who? 6 years? Who? No, I didn't even want to be here for one to my sex. I'm trying to get out here as fast as possible. So I picked something that was going to be done in 4 years, because I had 4 years of eligibility running track. And I was like, as soon as I stop running, I'm going to stop going to school. So I stopped running and I stopped going to school. But I got 2 degrees in the process, so that's cool. But yeah. The shorts, I think are funny. You know what I'm saying? They're funny. And they're like the most natural ones. But the making the long form content is more enjoyable, because it's not like necessarily scripted, but like it's more that goes into it. And then it's like more rewarding if people like it, as opposed to the short form. Because when I make shorts, I just assume people are going to like it anyway. That's like my normal thing. But when I make the long form content, I'm like, this is going to be harder to impress you, because it's not the same format. So if it's still received well, then I feel like I'm pretty good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? Or that I'm getting better at it, at least. Because I mean, it's still odd, because obviously I didn't like make long stuff. I feel like the longest content I've ever made was like 2 minutes was long for me once upon a time. Now I'm making stuff that's like 15 to 30 minutes. That's different. But I'm adjusting to it though. I'm learning, so it's cool. Man, my car outside looking sexy, bro. Oh my God. Let me get that number. Can I teach you how to run? Yeah, I can teach y'all how to run, bro. This is the thing. If y'all want me to do anything on my channel, I can do it, because, you know, I don't really have a category technically. What car is it? You ain't seen my car? Hold up, bro. Y'all ain't seen. Oh man. So this is the thing. I want to show it to you, but I can't necessarily like cover it up. I'm gonna show y'all, bro. I can't cover it up though, cause my license plate, cause I'm live. So if y'all see my license plate, bro, don't be on the internet trying to, you know what I'm saying, look up my license plate and shit, and pull up at my house. Cause hey, look, I fool with y'all. I love y'all, but I'm paranoid, bro. If you pull up on me out the blue and I don't expect it, there's a chance that you might get sent to the upper room. So if you know what I'm saying, you catch me, hey, just approach me properly. Right, here it is, bro. I'm gonna kind of like just angle, like here. All right, it ain't in it. Bam, there we go. Pull up. All right, the lights put in there all the way. Bam, get your little. You feel me? So I ain't have a car for like almost a whole year. I had to, you feel me? Not too much, not too much on them. That bit sexy, bro. Oh my God, she's so cute. Hey, watch this. Oh, she think. All right, but anyways, yeah, that's my baby, bro. Yes, sir. God. Anyways, as I was saying, thank you. You know, I ain't have a car for almost a whole year. I saved every dime. So I could get me a car, bro. So I got me a car, man. So now, hey, if my life goes to, you know, I'm gonna have a whip to sleep in. That's dope, man. That's dope. It's been nice, man. It's been nice. I like sports cars, and I wanted to make it look like a Need for Speed vehicle, because that's just how I am, you know. A lot of people like to go buy the Hellcats and the Camaros and get something to go 200 miles per hour. I ain't never gonna drive 200 miles per hour on the road with no civilians, because that's just dangerous. But I do like to eat up them turns though, and that car perfect for it. So, you know, and I like to get sideways on occasion. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that for sure. And I got a NASA racing thing, bro, so I can go to the racetrack and just get, you know what I'm saying, get on the racetrack with them people and have fun. I like driving a lot, so yeah, that's gonna be cool. I'm definitely gonna do a video of that when I get there. But yeah. What's my favorite Need for Speed? If you talk about the video game, I'm gonna say at least like the most recent one. I like Need for Speed Heat the most, because the newest one, bro, what was it called? Unbound or something like that? The one that got like A$AP Rocky in it? I wasn't necessarily fond of that game, me personally. You gonna be doing track this year? Any tips? Oh, you're gonna be doing track this year. Any tips? If you're running, this is for anybody that's running. If you want running advice, this is it right here. So these are the 3 things that I feel like are most important when it comes to running. Number 1 is your mentality. This is like the thing that's going to set you apart from pretty much everybody else. Because when you running and you get tired, bro, or your body start hurting, or you know what I'm saying, you want to quit, you want to throw up, you cramping, whatever it is, mentality is what's going to keep you going, and that's more so in the training part of it, not necessarily at a race. Because in a race, you're not usually going to feel those kind of things if you warmed up properly. You know what I'm saying? But when you training, when you trying to get better, you gotta be a dog, bro. And to be honest with you, I don't know if you can like acquire the dog mentality, or you just gotta be born with it. Me personally, I was born a dog. You know what I'm saying? Fighting is like, that's just, it's in my blood. I don't really quit. So you know, I'm the person like, I can catch a cramp and still keep pushing myself. You know what I'm saying? I could be tired and I'll zone out and keep pushing myself, and that's how I like progressed. A lot of people can't do that, and I feel like it has a lot to do with like your upbringing too. Because like if you ain't never had to like want for anything, you know what I'm saying? If you came from like a well off family, or like you were comfortable, you might not have that motivation that somebody like me would have to be good or great at what they doing. Because for me, if I wasn't good at running, I would have never got to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have anything to fall back on, so I had to be fast. So when I trained like my life depended on it. A lot of people didn't do that, and that's why they couldn't beat me. So mentality, get that strong first, which I feel like you can make stronger by putting yourself in a situation where you can be tested to see if you're going to give up or not. And so once you get your mind strong, then the next thing you want to do is perfect your form, which you will never do, but you can always work on it. And that right there is like, that's what's going to make the difference when you get to the elite competition. So like, you know, you might be fast against, you know, the people in your state. You might be fast against people in the nation. When you start racing people that's international, or I say internet, is that the right thing? People from other countries, I'm say that. Like, you know, I race some Olympians, some professional athletes, you know, Africans, Canadians, people that won medals. I race them. This is when you gotta like, your form is gonna matter, because now it's like everybody you racing is gonna be fast. What is gonna set you apart from them from here to the finish line? And a lot of times it's just the little things, you know, like for instance, when I first started running track, on my takeoff, I tended to like step side to side and then like progressively straighten up and then go straight. Those steps that I took to the outside of my lane shortened or like added more steps for me to get to the finish line. So stuff like that, like making sure that you come directly at like coming out straight when the race starts, that makes a difference if you're a sprinter. But if you do distance, you know, I feel like mindset is probably your main thing you need to focus on. And then the last thing is speed endurance, which I feel like is good for any runner at all. Because, you know, speed endurance can be different for a distance runner and a sprinter, but it's still just as important. And that's basically, everybody has a top speed. And scientifically speaking, you can't run 100% like at your top speed for very long at all. Like not even Usain Bolt. So running is pretty much just a strategic deceleration. And once you get to top speed, you're there for a little bit, and then you're going to slowly start slowing down. But the longer you can prolong that slowing down period, the better you are. So basically what you do is you go and train something like, so let's say like when I had to run 100, I would go and run a 200. And instead of me running it on a track and going around a turn, I go to a big field, mark it off, and then I'd run and try to maintain my form and my top speed for as long as possible. And I did that for like 8 reps. And it's all out. It's not something you like, you don't just play around with. You do it. And it's terrible. It's gonna hurt. But the more you do that, the longer you'll see like you can maintain that sprint, and then how long you can maintain your form once it's like that sprint has broken. You know what I'm saying? When your form starts to break, the longer you can maintain your form, the better. Once you get your speed endurance up, your mindset's right, and then what was the other thing, bro? And your form. You get those 3 things, bro, you smacked in the majority of people that you race. I haven't seen otherwise. You got those 3 things. When I look at like the top sprinters, those are 3 things they all do well. They form is good, they got good speed endurance, and their mindset is just they're not gonna let nobody beat them. Then you a dog. Oh, and the one piece of advice that I always tell people too is run your own race. You gotta run, kind of like it applies to life and track. You know what I'm saying? When you run, if you focus on trying to be like Usain Bolt or whoever's in lane 4, because that's usually the fastest person on the track, you tend to get cooked because you trying to emulate them, and you're not that person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not built like Usain Bolt. That man's taller than me. You know, his body, genetics, all that stuff's different. So if I'm trying to be him, I'm gonna lose. Focus on being you. Be faster than you were. You're gonna progress every time. I'm 6 foot. I'm actually 6 foot and some, like 6 foot point something. So all the people out there be trying to say I'm short or be trying to say that I'm 5'11", and I'm not rounding it up. Y'all actually started making me believe that I was 5'11". So I had started telling people I'm 5'11". Well, I went to the doctor recently to find out the truth. Your boy's 6 foot and some change. I mean, I ain't tall, you feel me? But I ain't short. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, hey, and y'all gotta understand the struggle, bro. Because when I was younger, your boy was small. I was like minuscule, you feel me? I was like 5 foot my freshman year of high school. I finally hit 5 foot then. So I was short most of my life, bro. And then one day I just randomly, bam. What's wrong with 5'11"? I don't think there's anything wrong with 5'11", but I think what they saying is typically, especially guys, you know, guys be lying about their height, right? Because, you know, girls, you know how girls be, I only date guys that's 6 foot and up. So they'll lie and be like, I'm 6 foot. But one day you're going to walk up to a girl that's actually 6 foot and tell her that, and she going to be looking at you straight in the eyes, and you be like, oh, you're not 6 foot. So basically what they be saying is, though, you know, if you 5'11", guys tend to tell everybody they 6 foot and they're not really 6 foot because they, you know, they just can't own up the fact that they're not that tall. But 5'11" ain't even short. Like, honestly, when I see somebody that's 5'11" and somebody that's 6 foot, they look almost exactly the same height, especially if they got hair. So, you know what I'm saying? And then when I put shoes on, I'm 6'1". So, hey, you know what I mean? People really just be hating, bro. If I was 5'11", I'd have just owned it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 6 foot. It's clarified. You know, I'm 6 foot. And that's all it is to it, bro. I don't know how I got here. My dad, 5'11". I'm taller than him. I should have known. But my little brother taller than me. So, I mean, shoot. I ain't never been a tall friend in a group anyway. All my friends is NFL players and basketball. You know, they went off to the NBA and shit. So all my friends super tall. And then me, I'm like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the shortest person in the group, but I ain't the tallest. So I ain't never seen myself as tall. I'm just not short. And I remember being short. Like, y'all don't know what it's like, but to have a girl come and pick you up to my, oh, you cute. Huh? I remember them days, but girls really used to pick me up. Oh, you're adorable, and pick me up. Because I was like 4 foot something. And I was like, dang, bro, I ain't never going to let this down. But they said I was cute, though. So, I mean, I let it slide. You feel me? Because they weren't saying, like, cute, like, oh, you small, cute. Like, they were saying I was cute, but at the same time, I was small, too. But I'm like, yeah, now I'm tall. You ain't finna pick me up like that. Now, if you do pick me up like that, hey, come on, hey. All right, no. But, yeah. So, I'm not, if you see me in real life and you thought I was going to be small, I'm not as small as I may look on camera. I'm not. I used to be a lot bigger too, like on camera right now. If I look like I'm kind of skinny, I am fairly skinny now. But I used to be kind of swole, so when people would meet me in real life, they were always like, you look like DC Young Fly on camera. I'm not DC Young Fly. I mean, I'm still bigger than him now, but I'm an athlete, you know what I'm saying? An elite athlete, that All-American. You should have known, bro. I was, you feel me? I'm in here with it. Your boy was, man, my chest I used to walk, bro. When I used to run, my chest used to jump like I had titties, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I knew. I was like, oh, snap, boy, I need to chill out a little bit. I was getting a little too swole. But yeah, now, I ain't that swole no more. So, I'm going to get there, though. Favorite comedian, Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac, the man. Come on now. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back, man. They may say gyno. Oh, hell no. Nah, man. Hey, no, I ain't front. My favorite workout to do back in the day was chest because, you know, when I was little, I used to have a bird chest, bro. My mom used to call me bird chested all the time. And so I wanted to have some pics, bro. So I used to do a whole lot of chest workouts, and my chest had got huge. And all I used to do was walk around. You know that shit that Terry Crews be doing? I mean, I can still do it, but it's not, you can see it a little bit. It's not as noticeable as back in the day because my shirt, first of all, my chest would have been showing through the shirt. So it would have been like bam, bam, bam. But it ain't doing all that right now. So yeah, I had got real big chested. And I never wore shirts back in the day because I was poor. And so I tended to not wear shirts like that because I didn't have too many. But anyways, it wasn't, people thought I didn't wear shirts because I was trying to show off my body. Because I did, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. Your boy look carved, you feel me? But yeah, I just was used to not wearing shirts. But I walk around bouncing my chest all day. And now my chest kind of, it ain't flat, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hitting like it was. So yeah. I'm gonna get back right though. Yeah, one day if you see me making a short one day and you just see me randomly pop up and percolate my pectoral, it's cause your boy been, you know what I'm saying? I've been working out. I've been working out. I'm gonna get right, and then y'all gonna put some respect on my name, bro. Y'all gotta put some respect on my name. I don't know why everybody think I'm a short king, bro. It's like I'm always getting these unnecessary allegations, bro. Like people were saying for a while that I was bald. They were saying that I had, because I wear that beanie all the time. They were saying that the beanie had my locks sewn into it, and so if I pulled the beanie off, I'd be bald. I had to go live and pull the hat off and show everybody the scalp meat, bro. My scalp meat been seen a few times. Every once in a while, I post a video. I don't have no bandana, no headband, no hat, no nothing. I come out here natural. I have my glasses on, natural, like how you see me in regular life. And people be baffled. That's what you look like? Yeah, that's me. I don't know why, though. They just, hey, hey, I just like wearing hats and stuff, bro. I ain't trying to hide nothing. I feel like people think that I'm trying to hide something or like makeup. I just like wearing hats, man. I think headbands and stuff is cool. I mean, it probably died out back in the day, but it's still cool to me, so I do it. My question is, do they care? Why do they care? I don't know. I feel like they could just be trolling me, bro. I don't never take none of it too serious. It'd be funny, but a lot of people thought I was gonna have like a bald spot on my head or something. Nope. I was like, nah, I'm good. At least you got a small forehead. That's my thing too. People was acting like I was hiding some bulbous ass forehead, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest here for a second. If there is any part of my face that is unnecessarily large, it's my chin, bro. Long ass chin, bro. Corn dog ass chin, bro. Come on, skateboard for a chin, bro. Extended clip for a chin, bro. Man, come on, bro. My chin long as hell, bro. Pole vault stick for a chin, bro. If I was trying to hide part of my head to make my head look smaller, I'd have put on a chin strap or something. You feel what I'm saying? A football helmet. But no, I put on a beanie and they thought that my forehead was gonna be big. But my forehead like this. I got a little forehead, long chin. Like, bro, 60% of my face is chin, bro. Crimson chin. The nigga chin. You feel? That's me. Chin long as hell, bro. And that ain't, I ain't saying I'm ugly because my chin long, but like, you feel me? I got eyes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know my chin long, bro, but they talking about your forehead gonna be big, bro. It wasn't none of that beanie, bro. My forehead just as big as that little piece on that Black Panther hat, bro, with the emblem at. That's the same joint, bro. That's the hairline, bro. People thought I wasn't gonna have no hairline because I always wear this stuff. Took it off, bro. Posted it. I'm like, man, you got a hairline? Yeah, I just like wearing. You know what I'm saying? I just like to wear this stuff, bro. I ain't hiding nothing. If I had, look, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Bro. If my hairline starts to recede, or if my hair starts to bald, your boy is getting the scalp cut. You feel me? I'm cutting it all off, and ain't nobody gonna talk me out of it, bro. You know why? Because I feel like a lot of men be in denial, bro. When they time come, you had your time on the top of the hill, bro, where you had your hair and the UV rays from the sun was blocked a little bit by the hair on your head. But then, at some point in your life, a lot of us, we lose that, you know what I'm saying? And they try to cling on to that last little bit of hair, bro. Have your shit way back here, bro. Hair look like it's trying to have a conversation with your neck, you know what I'm saying? Your hairline done went from here to back here, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, I'm just not gonna hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I see it just kinda going the wrong way, it's gone. It's gone. I'm gonna be a bald brother, bro. I'm finna be Fredo Sins. You feel me? Hey, my Professor X. I'm getting the scalp meat fade, bro. And you think about it, why you like crying yourself to sleep for like that first week, because it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna think about like how much money I'm saving on haircuts and like hair care products. That's gonna make it feel a little bit better. Like that's a little bit though, because I ain't gonna front. I feel like it's gonna be real hard to accept that I'm bald if my head shape funny, and that's one of the main reasons why I said I don't want to cut my hair off, because I haven't seen the top of my head, I don't believe, since I was in like 10th grade in high school. And that was, 2013? So almost 10 years ago. Or I guess that is 10 years ago now. Yeah, 10 years ago. So, yeah, 10 years ago was the last time I seen the top of my head. You know how many, like, accidents and whatnot I done got in since then, bro? I done got hit upside the head with all kind of blunt objects, bro. I done got in fights and whatnot, man. My head could be shaped all kinds of funny on the top, bro. Could have a, man. And y'all ain't finna cook me like that, bro. And it's like, I'm gonna live with it at first. It's gonna be cool. I'm like, man, dang, boy. Cause like, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and go to the mirror and be like, dang, boy, my head shaped funny. Proud family peanut head. Little roast session, you know what I'm saying, to get my blood flowing for the day. And then I'm gonna have to go and make content and try to hide my head, bro. Put a hat on. Where about in Texas are you? I'm in Salado, Texas. And if you thought to yourself when you heard that, what is Salado, Texas? That's the proper response from just about everybody. Nobody knows. I didn't even know where it was originally. I'd have never known where it was, to be honest. So yeah. That'd be understandable. But it's if somewhere that you probably know, it's like 20 minutes from Killeen, like 15 from Temple, like 30 minutes from Austin. So it's like, you know, it's in that area. But yeah. Funny story, bro. I went to, you're not in Atlanta. Oh, no. I ain't never been to Atlanta. I went to Temple, Texas a couple days ago to go to IHOP at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I ran into a staff that were all fans of mine. That was surprising. I had no idea. I thought I was in the cut. I didn't think anybody over here knew me. Because like in the city that I stay in, nobody know me. They have no idea who I am, right? And that's great because I always go about and they talk to me like a normal person and they just think I'm just a cool black dude because, I mean, there ain't too many black people here. So, like, when I got here, they definitely noticed because I got locks too. They was like, oh, snap, it's another one. But, yeah, they cool people, though. You know what I'm saying? They love me. They have no idea who I am. So, I went to Temple, eat my food. The waitress walks up and she like, so what can you get today? And she was like jumbling her words. And I'm like, dang, what the hell is she on, bro? And then she's like, I'm sorry, but you look familiar. And I was like, yeah? Are you on TikTok? And I was like, oh, there it is. Spotted me. What I didn't expect after that, though, was her to go back to, like, she went back to wherever the rest of the people were. And they all just started running out. Oh, my God, it's Fredo. And I'm like, dang, this is fucking cool, bro. Like, hey, so I got to sit there and talk to them for a minute, bro. You know. Definitely left them a good tip. And then I came back the next day so I can get served by the other person so I can leave them a good tip. But it was cool to like meet people that, you know what I'm saying, rock with me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I go there every once in a while and I go hang with them for a minute. So if y'all ever, you know what I'm saying, if y'all ever come across me in regular life, don't feel like you can't approach me. But if I'm by myself, by all means approach me. But if I'm with my people, you gotta be cautious because hey. Kind of violent. I'm not gonna lie. I don't play about my people, bro. So you know what I'm saying. Hey, if you see me catch me when I'm like off by myself, then I, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with you. Then I go back because I don't want them to be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying. I don't want. And I'm paranoid. I told you I'm paranoid, bro. And I do carry that thing on me. It's just a PSA. And not saying that y'all gonna try nothing crazy, you know, because y'all my people, bro. But you know, some people don't really like you, boy. Nah, I don't know him, but you know what I'm saying? You never know, bro. So I don't bother nobody. I don't be having no problems usually in regular life. Not that I can recall. Other than clubs. When I go to the clubs, I be getting altercations. So I ain't been to the club in a minute. But it's usually because people be drinking, not because, you know, like I caused the issue or nothing like that. You know, people get drunk and they start doing all kinds of wild stuff, bro. They done came in there and bumped into me or something like that, and I was gonna let it slide, but then they started and the next thing you know, I done body slam somebody, and all I'm thinking is, dang, I'm finna be on the news for the first time, and they talking about Fredo on TV, body slams pedestrian at the club, went upside his head 5 or 7 times. Yeah. Oh yeah, I carry a gun and 2 knives everywhere I go. Yep. I got a Glock and 2 knives. I got one in the front, I got one in the back. I ain't gonna tell you where I keep a pistol at because you don't need to know all that. But it be with me. It be with me like the Lord. The Lord be with me. And the gun be with me. And I don't be wanting no problems, bro. I be wanting everybody to go home and be loved by their family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure that that's what we all get to do. But if you think I'm gonna fight you out there in that street, you're lying. Now if you wanna fight, if you ever got a problem with me and you like wanna fight me, you know what I'm saying? Don't walk up to me in real life and be like, man, let's fight out here on the concrete. We can go to like a gym. I got gloves in my trunk of my car that I drive around. I keep gloves in the trunk. So if you want to box, we can always do it in a safe-ish way. You know what I'm saying? Get that fade in. We can go bowling afterwards, go eat some food. We could be friends. That's how I became friends with most of my friends. We fought, and then we buddies to this day. So, yeah, if you ever got a problem with me and you want to settle it the old-fashioned way with the fisticuffs, We can get them gloves, man. We ain't gotta do nothing crazy. But don't be, please, don't come bothering me, bro. Please, 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 don't bother me, bro. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got the decorum that I want to have. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. And I don't want to have to carry no. I don't want to have to walk around with security and stuff because that's weird. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that highly of myself. I think I'm a regular person, bro, that just crack jokes. And I'm fast too. I'm way faster than you, so you're not gonna catch me. Don't think you're gonna come slap me and take off running and think that you're not gonna get caught. Because I still got the speed. I still got the speed, bro. I will hawk you down just like this. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna catch your ass. And if you run and I gotta catch you, it's gonna make me angry, bro. Because for one, you insulted me, bro. You thought you was faster than me? Do you wear a shiesty? Hell no. I ain't gonna front. If you get offended by this statement, I don't really care. People that be wearing that damn ski mask, that balaclava, whatever you want to call it, bro, out here in this damn heat. Boy, y'all got a mental issue. It's something wrong with y'all, bro. Why are you walking around with that shit on? Like, even just, it don't be no reason. These folks be at IHOP with a shiesty mask on. Hey, fam, let me get a goddamn... Bro, what's wrong with you, fam? You need to go to a therapist or something and figure out what you got going on in your life. Why is y'all walking around with a ski mask? Who made that cool? People that be walking around, man, for real, they be twisting up, man, for real. What's wrong with y'all, cuz? They want to be gangsters. Man, look, I know a whole lot of gangsters. They don't be wearing that damn, the gangsters I know, not damn one of them. They don't be wearing that, bro. I mean, they might when they do something ignorant, but just walking around with that on, that's crazy, bro. That's a wild thing to do. I feel like you're trying to paint an image that you really shouldn't be trying to paint. I don't want nobody to think I'm gangster. I want y'all to think that I am not a coward, because, I mean, that'd be insulting. But I want y'all to think that I'm the kind of person that when you think of me, your mind don't even think nothing violent or like ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't even think to bother me kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Not because you're afraid of me, because I'm just cool. That's the kind of energy I like people to have towards me. I don't want nobody to be afraid of me. Don't be scared or afraid, DZ. No, I'm cool. I'm cool people, bro. I'm chilling. I just be chilling, bro. That's all I do. I just be chilling, man. I don't bother nobody. I be chilling. That's what we need to do. Just chill, bro. Because I can be very, very ignorant. I really am. I can be extremely ignorant. And I don't get to showcase that on these videos. And I hope I never have to. But I do like to tell people from time to time, I do carry myself a certain way. I want to be like Keanu Reeves, man. Just be real peaceful and have self-control. But I am very aware that I am not there yet. You know what I'm saying? And so, you feel me? Y'all, honestly, I'm going to get a chance to go link up like my cousins and friends back home. You know, some law enforcement people that I'm friends with. And they could tell y'all about some of the things that I've done. Let me reiterate, I don't have no criminal record. Don't have one. Never been arrested. Never been to jail. But I do have a history of doing unnecessary things in necessary situations. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I protect myself and my people at all times. But I be chilling though. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel like everybody should be. You know what I'm saying? You should protect yourself, but don't start no problems. I don't want no problems. Because fighting ain't even, when you was younger, like when we was in high school and stuff, getting in a fight was cool. Like you get in a fight, y'all throw the hands, bro. Everybody like, oh, you got hands. You might get suspended. You know what I'm saying? You get to come back. Y'all going about y'all business. Now, you're an adult. You get in a fight. First of all, unless you like actually in martial arts, you ain't just training every day to fight. So you know what I'm saying? It don't feel how it used to feel. When you used to fight all the time, bro, you know what I'm saying? You hit somebody, man. Now your hand all fucked up. Your hand, look at your hand, bro. You done, man, you done fam, bro. And in the moment, it's cool, but you get home and your hands just, you feel me? You done broke one of your fingers. You might get an assault charge. Now you got to go to jail. You got a record. Now your life gonna be on difficult mode. I'm already black, so, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to do that. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, it really ain't, it's not a benefit to fighting as an adult unless you're getting paid. That's why like the influencer boxing thing, I kind of get it if they really beefing with each other. But like otherwise, like you couldn't even pay me enough. I don't feel like the money would have to be over the top for me to fight now. Because I don't need no bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? And then the reality of it is, it don't really matter how good your hands is in modern day because you probably gonna get blasted anyway. So why would I even care? Like I feel like if I got in a fight with somebody on the street and I won, there's a high chance I get shot and then I lose. You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that? This is, you know what I'm saying? It really ain't worth it. So I'm gonna just walk off. And then they can be like, oh, you scary. Okay, man. 100-meter PR, 10.3. I ran a 10.3. But I wasn't a 100-meter runner, though. I only ran the 100 my last year in college because, you know, when you're a senior, you get to do whatever you want. I didn't train for it or anything. I just kind of ran it. I ran it like 4 times, I think, my whole track career. So do I believe I can run faster than the 10.3? Absolutely. I kind of actually been thinking about training just to run the 100 to see what I'd actually run if I trained to run the 100. Because I'll tell you this. If I train to run the 100 and I beat my PR and get anywhere close to like a 10 flat, I'll actually train, like seriously train to go compete again. Which granted, it'd actually be fun because then I can go like race like the top of the top people. But I like with the training that I had, I should have never even touched a 10.3. Let alone, I mean, honestly, the way that I trained, I tell you, like I trained hard. Why did I start running track? Because I hate running, which is my point here. I don't like running. I actually don't. I'm just really good at it. So when I practiced, I trained hard. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't train like Tay, my friend Tay. He's professional. I didn't train like he trained. We was on the same team. I was, you know, fast like them, but like I didn't take track as serious as they did. So I never reached my full potential because I didn't want to. I mean, if we're being honest, track and field is not necessarily an exciting sport because you're just running in a circle or a straight line most of the time. And there ain't no like scenic changes. It's real fast. Like you train an unnecessary amount of time just to run the smallest amount of time possible. So like you gonna train 5 days a week. It's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna do all of that. You're gonna throw up. You're gonna catch cramps. You're gonna get injured. You're gonna recover. You're gonna take ice baths. All of this just to get to a meet and try to run and end it as quick as possible. And then when you do, what most people don't tell you, when you run track and you get to that point where you running them top speeds, when you running 20-second 200s, 19-second 200s, 10-second 100-meter dashes, 9s, if you really like that, it's painful, bro. It hurt. Like, it's physically painful to run that fast. And I know y'all might not know this. I'm going to tell y'all a secret that you probably already knew. Most of the athletes that you watch that run track, not all of them, but a lot of them, they're on steroids. That's not an assumption. That is something I know for a fact. How do I know? Because my coach, Mike Anderson, did steroids. He was a professional powerlifter. And he got his steroids from the same person that some of those people got their steroids from. What's his name? Justin Gatlin, the guy that got caught for doing, he got caught for doing steroids that ran against Usain Bolt. I think that's his name. I want to say he beat Usain Bolt his last race. Him and my coach got steroids from the same guy. So he knew he did steroids before he got caught. Then he got caught. Everybody was like, what? So I'm going to tell y'all how it works. If y'all don't know how this, a lot of people do steroids, but so basically when you get drug tested for steroids, most of the time, based off this is what my coach was telling me, right? It's like it's scheduled technically. So they'll tell you when they're going to come to test you, right? And it's not an extensive amount of time that you know like in advance though. So it's not like they're going to tell you, oh, we're going to test you 5 months from now. Like maybe it's like a few days before or like a week before at most. By then, you can't get that out your system. So basically what they do is they figure out like the testing schedule or like the range in which they would get tested. And then they do the steroids and then they stop doing them within a time frame that if they did get tested, it wouldn't show up. The problem is, this is where the problem is. Usain Bolt is one person I don't think is on steroids, and I don't know that he is, so I won't say that. But the problem is when you go and compete at like one of those top meets, and this has happened to me multiple times. If you go to a meet and you PR and it's like crazy, so like for instance, when I ran at the national championships in 2019, I PR'd. As soon as you get off the line, bro, like at the meet, they take you to go do a drug test immediately. Like there is no, I'm gonna go back to my room and then do this. You're getting drug tested on the spot, and that's where I feel like a lot of people get caught. Me personally, I never do steroids for 2 reasons. One, I don't care to be that big. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't get that fast naturally, it just I wasn't meant to be that quick. I can live with that. But two, when you do steroids, and y'all might not know this, but I hope y'all do, it make you feel me? It make you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all already got one, if you ain't got one, but it make your petey whacker small, bro. Now y'all might hear me get on here and say all the time that I gotta, you feel me? I don't. I don't. I don't make this public. This is gonna be between us. This is my secret. Y'all gotta help me keep it. Your boy blessed. I ain't finna lose none of that to say I run fast. That's not worth it. That's the cost. My boy ain't never did me wrong. You feel me? He ain't never did me wrong. And I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my mans just to say that I ran fast, bro. Please. I'd rather be known for being, you feel me, than being fast. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. That's just me personally. I'm just saying. Now, if you personally don't care about that, and you don't mind, if your petey whacker already small and you ain't really got much to lose, by all means, bro, you go shoot up them roids and you get big biceps and triceps and quadriceps and epilepsy. You get all that. But me personally, bro, I'd rather just be, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just be, you know, blessed and highly favored. You know what I feel me? So yeah, I couldn't do no steroids. I do know people that do steroids. I don't really get the appeal to it, but I mean, hey, if that's your thing, bro, you do it. But like people act like it's not common knowledge. Like a lot of y'all favorite actors, bro, when they go and do the movies and they be all jacked and shit, and you trying to figure out how this man got 30 pounds of muscle in like 2 months. Steroids. They be on steroids, man. Henry Cavill and all of them, when they going to do them superhero movies, bro, them boys be on them roids, man. I mean, not everybody. Don't get me wrong. It ain't everybody, but a lot of people. And most of them, you know, if you ask them, they'll tell you. They'll just tell you. The coolest thing about me being, like, kind of famous now is that a lot of these people that I grew up watching, they follow me now, especially on Instagram. A lot of these celebrities. So I get to talk to them, and they tell me stuff that y'all don't know. You know, like, one of the craziest people that follow me that I didn't even realize, The Big Show, like the WWE guy, he follows me on Instagram. One day he messaged me and I'm like, what? Well, it's the big him. I'm like, dang, that's crazy, bro. I remember back in the day we used to choke slam people. I used to get on WWE on the video game, bro, and slam the shit out of people with that man. And now I'm talking to him. That's wild, bro. You know, some of my favorite dancers, favorite artists, you know, favorite comedians, they follow me. I get to talk to them. I'm like, dang, bro, like I grew up watching you. You know what I'm saying? You influenced me, and now we like kind of friends. You know what I'm saying? People that's in movies, you know, I befriended. Like the guy in The Hard Day Fall, R.J. Kyler. Me and him friends, we buddies. You know what I'm saying? He even talking about, you know, low key. I ain't gonna say it. Y'all might see. But anyways, me and him cool. And you know what I'm saying? It was like I watched the movie and I'm like, dang, this dude cool, bro. And then I found out he followed me on Instagram and I started talking to him. Cool. So yeah. My dream job, YouTube. This is what I always wanted to do. And I finally accomplished it, bro. But yeah. So I get to learn a lot from a lot of people, but moral of the story is steroids, it ain't worth it. But at the same time, when it comes to elite competition, a lot of people on steroids. It's not like this isn't some kind of like conspiracy theory. They on them roids, bro. They on them roids. And the thing is, you got to get caught. And that's what it all boils down to. So a lot of people, they can go their whole career on steroids, never get caught. And you be like, oh man, they were just a freak of nature. No, they was a freak on them roids. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, they partner probably complaining. Do I watch anime? Hell yeah. I love anime. Especially with the violence in it. The fighting. Come on now. Have I ever thought about stand-up? I considered it. I just don't feel like stand-up is my lane. But I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it or trying it at least once. But I don't think that's my cup of tea. I don't have the social skills yet to be a stand-up comedian. I feel like to be a comedian, you got to kind of be able to speak to an audience. Now, me personally, I performed in front of audiences my whole life. As an athlete, you know, and as a dancer, I've been on stage in front of thousands of people, and it's never fazed me. I don't think I'd be fazed speaking in front of an audience. I've done that plenty of times, but I've never did comedy in front of an audience. Because for one, I don't write material. So I don't know how that's going to go because I just don't see that. I'm not saying I can't do it, but for me personally, making a joke isn't making a joke. I just say stuff that naturally comes to my mind. So it's like improv. And to do improv comedy on stage, I feel like people usually go the route of like crowd work, where you talk to the audience and then you joke about, you know, whatever the conversation is. Problem is, I don't know how to converse, whatever the proper term is, with people. I've never done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can talk to a group of people perfectly fine. The moment I have to speak to one individual, it's a wrap, bro. I'm not capable. I'm working on it, but I'm not capable of holding a conversation with a person that I'm not like already tight with for longer than like 5 minutes, bro. I'm gonna be out of it. I've never even talked to people like that. I'm just being honest. And so it's just weird, bro. And then the crowd, yeah, and then what if the crowd lame? Then what? Like, then I'm gonna start flaming y'all. Like, why y'all even show up if y'all just gonna be lame and boring? All right, the people that can't take a joke. Cause like, I feel like if I did comedy, bro, if I did stand-up comedy, and knowing me, cause I don't really think before I speak, I'm gonna end up getting canceled. Cause somebody gonna say something the wrong way, and I'm gonna light their ass up on stage. And it's gonna be like the old me. Like, I make content now that's like pretty family-ish friendly. It's not necessarily family friendly, but it's not bad. On stage, in the moment, you might get like I might hurt somebody's feelings for real, bro. And then the whole community gonna be mad cause they decide to say something stupid. And I'm not the type to apologize for no joke, you know, especially if I meant it. But like, I said it and I meant it, I'm not apologizing. But I come from roast culture, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't roast people on here now, but if you followed me back in the day, roasting people was a normal thing. But it's only because then it was seen as like comedy. Now roasting is seen as like bullying. And I ain't no bully. So, you know. Now, granted, if it's somebody like I'm friends with and I roast them and we already agreed upon, like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'll post a video roasting somebody I'm friends with, but I won't roast no stranger. Because they don't really, like, I'm really good at it and people don't really react to that very well. Because it has to feel like we're laughing together, not laughing at you. And if we ain't friends, it's pretty easy for you to think like, oh, this guy's just talking about me. I'm not talking. I don't just, you know what I'm saying? I don't talk about people like that, bro. You missed the super chat. Man, I done missed all the super chats, bro. I'm glad you said that, though, man. To everybody that sent a super chat, bro, I appreciate y'all. Because y'all ain't have to do that, man. Y'all really did, man. I appreciate that. More than you know. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, I'm going to get some juice. Give me some juice. You seen Jujutsu Kaisen? Hell yeah. I need to watch the new season, bro. I watched, like, the 5 episodes that came out before, like, the whole thing. I need to watch the whole thing now. But, yeah, I like that. Yeah. You got any fight stories? I got a ton of fight stories, bro. Fighting is one of the things that I've done my whole life. I've always been a fighter, bro. Fighting is just, it's not even, I ain't gonna say I've always been a fighter, because at one point in time, I was kind of like I don't want to say a pacifist, because that would be a lie, kind of. I would try to avoid conflict as long as possible until I didn't. So it's like pacifist to a point. But once I get to that point, I'm ignorant. Like really, really ignorant. Like extremely ignorant. And I told the story once before, but this is just like to give you a idea of how far back it goes. Because this wasn't like something that just happened over time. I was always like this. So when I was a little kid, bro, like, I don't say a toddler, but you know what I'm saying, under the age of 10, me and my little sister had gotten to a altercation, if you will, right? Now, keep in mind, I have never in my life balled my hand up and hit my sister, ever. Never happened. Or any woman. I don't put my hand on women. But at the same time, when it's a sibling, it's a little different. I'll fuck you up. Well, back then. But I won't do nothing too crazy. Keep in mind, my little sister's the one that stabbed me. I don't know if y'all remember that. My little sister's the one that stabbed me. All right, so anyways, we get in an altercation. I have a scar on my forehead somewhere in this area from my little sister that she gave me when we were little kids. She got some kind of object. I still can't remember what it was, but she hit me in the face with it, and it marked my forehead for life. It's still there. And out of anger, right? I didn't think about it, okay? So don't think I'm a psychopath. I took a cord out of the wall, like this. Wait, let me see if it's plugged up. This right here. I took one of these and I dug this, like her cheek, I stuck it in her face and pulled her part. She has a scar on her face right here. I dug part of her cheek off with it. And that, in my mind, was me getting even for what she did to my face. I was a kid, right? That is the kind of intent that I carry on a day-to-day basis. And I'm very well aware of that because that was when I was a child. The older I got, worse, right? So when people do stuff to me, I don't bother. This is the thing. I don't bother anybody. And so in my mind, if I don't bother anybody and you push me to the point where I feel like I got to do something to you, whatever it is that I decide to do is justified. Because if you would have left me alone, I never would have done it, right? That, right? It's not an eye for an eye. I'm an eye for a leg kind of person. Which a leg, honestly, I feel like I want my eye more than my leg. So I'm gonna one up you basically. If you do something to me, I'm gonna find something worse. If you stab me, you're getting shot. You know what I'm saying? That's how my brain naturally works. I don't have to think about this at all. It's just that's how I'm wired. It's not this is how I knew I was messed up in the head a little bit. When I was younger, you know how most people when they're a kid, they'll tell you something like, I'm gonna hit you with a hammer. And they'll pick the hammer up and do like this and go, oh, I'll hit you with a hammer. I wasn't that kid. I was a kid that was like, don't do that. You do it again, it's over with. You do it again, wham. It was no thought process, and that's how I'm wired. It's no thought process to it. And so for that reason, I've spent like since 2013. So my cousin got killed in 2013. That fucked me up, like really bad. And I got way more aggressive. Got in a lot of fights that I shouldn't have got in because my temper was just bad. Because I was really just mad. I was mad about how things had played out. Because my cousin got killed in 2013, but before she got killed, I'm talking like 20-ish, like pretty much everybody that I grew up with knowing, aside from like 7 people, all got killed. And my cousin. And then there's people like my granddad dying from being sick and all this, like just, my life was rough, right? So all this stuff happened, but my cousin was like the closest loss that I've had in my lifetime because I've never seen, all right, you gotta remember, I was a loner, right? But the people that I'm close to have always been the same people. So like my siblings, my cousins are the people I'm the closest to. Always have been, always will be. Losing her was like worse and to me than losing a parent because me and my parents were never tight. We're still not that tight. That ain't saying that I don't love my parents. I do. But I know like the position that they hold in my life isn't like most people. Losing a parent is the worst thing that can happen to most people. For me, it would be losing a sibling or a cousin. That's what happened. So it messed me up. I got real aggressive. And I do things that were just not, the reason why I don't say it was bad is because I've never initiated any of these things, right? People just do stuff and then I do something that's worse than what they did, right? Like I told y'all about me getting stabbed. I got stabbed. Best believe the dude that stabbed me got stabbed. Now, I didn't die. I don't think he died. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? We weren't friends or nothing like that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm a bad guy for it. I think I retaliated to something that happened to me. Granted, I shouldn't have been in the situation to begin with. That being said, because of that, I've spent since 2013 trying to like get myself right mentally when it comes to violence and how I react to situations because people talking don't bother me. You can say whatever you want. The moment that we make contact, if you contact me with anything malicious, if you put your hands on me, if you try to harm me in any kind of way, I know for a fact, like this is not, I've been put in the situations to know that there is no part of me that's going to hesitate to do whatever I feel like needs to be done as soon as it happens. And so to avoid that, if you ever wondered why, I stay inside. I'm always at home, bro. I'm always at the crib, man. When I go somewhere, I go there, I come straight back to the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, only reason I went to the club all the times I did, because my ex used to always ask me to go to the club, and there was a bunch of girls, and I didn't want them to be alone, so I kind of go to just, like, look out for them. But other than that, I don't even like being around, like, large crowds of people in the wrong setting, because people tend to do things that's out of pocket in certain environments, like clubs, because people drinking alcohol, and they got their friends with them, so they be trying to, you know, show off and be the big guy and all of this. And I don't like being around stuff like that. I don't like going to parties for that reason, because if you come in here and you smack fire out of me, I might, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And so it's just like, hey, I need to make sure that my mind was set to like, first of all, I got a career now. I got a whole lot to lose. I don't need to do anything that's going to jeopardize my character, my image, or my future. And so I just try to stay away from all nonsense. I don't hang with knuckleheads. I got a lot of friends that's from the hood, and a lot of people, they'll be like, oh man, I still rock with the hood. I still love my friends in the hood. I don't rock with the hood. The hood not even cool. I don't even know why I was over there in the first place. I ain't had no business over there. But like my friends still live in the hood. If he want to see me now, we gotta meet up in a different location. Cause when I go to his house, the last time I went there, this was like a year ago. We was in there chilling, bro, playing the game. All of a sudden, we hear wow, 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 wow. They outside letting it loose, bro. And we accustomed to it, so we just kind of sit on the floor and keep doing what we doing. Then we get back up, it's all over. We go check, see what's going on. I ain't trying to be around that now, bro. I ain't got no business. I ain't got no business around none of that at all. I could have, boy, a bullet could have came through the crib, man. Took me up out of there. I'd have been a goner. Out on a t-shirt, didn't even have nothing to do with nothing. Just got blasted for nothing. All to say, I still be in the hood, bro. I still rock with the people in the hood, bro. Man, that shit's stupid. The only reason I ever stepped foot in the hood is because that's where my people was at. If my people wasn't in the hood, I'd have never stepped. I'm country. I'm a country boy. But my family and friends tend to live in the hood. And so I was in the hood a lot. I ain't never claimed to be a hood dude, though. But I know about the hood. I got hood tendencies. My dad from Chicago, Illinois. My mom from Florence, Mississippi. She's a redneck, basically. My dad, y'all know he was gang, prison. My dad is very violent. My mom is not. I'm a mixture of both of them. And unfortunately, I got a whole lot of my dad. So, yeah, anyways, moral of the story is, whatever it is, when you feel like you know something about yourself, you should do your best to fix it. And that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to make myself not necessarily like, I don't want to lose my survival instinct to where I'm not, aware of my surroundings and I ain't ready to take care of myself. At the same time, I don't want to be, I don't want to be docile. I don't know if that's the right word. But I'm a country boy. Like, I grew up at, like, where I lived, hunting, fishing, doing yard work, farming, stuff like that, working on cars. That's how I grew up. Like, that was my upbringing. I grew up doing stuff like that. So, when I shot guns, it was at something intentionally to, for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out here gang banging. I ain't sell no drugs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hit no licks. I don't steal. I ain't never been no thief. No matter how poor I was, I ain't never stole from nobody. That ain't how I get down, bro. I ain't see the point in me stealing from folks that ain't had nothing either. I know people that steal from folks. I know people that shoot at people. I've been with people that have done those things. I didn't participate. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times me hanging with them people got me put in a position that I shouldn't have been in. And that's why I don't hang with those kind of people no more, right? And granted, a lot of times they did tell me not to be around them. They used to tell me, I didn't understand it, because back when I was younger, I used to think that they were just trying to like cast me off, you know what I'm saying? But they was really just looking out for me, you know what I'm saying? They used to always tell me like, hey, go do something else, bro, you running track. They used to always, you running track, man, you going to college, you doing all these good things in your life, bro, go do that, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, y'all want to hang with me? They just knew they weren't up to no good, so they didn't want me to be around all that. And now that I like think back on it, I appreciate it, bro. I'm like, that was real. They're my dogs, man. I appreciate it. But yeah. Moral of the story is, bro, ain't nothing cool about being from the street. If anybody been in the street and you know about the streets, you probably done lost people in the streets and you realize it ain't nothing. I don't get why people brag about being from the hood. It ain't. It's something to brag about when you make it out. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't cool. That aesthetic ain't cool, bro, because it brings the wrong energy towards you. When you claiming to be from the street, and I hope you got the street smarts, because somebody gonna test you. You out here telling everybody you gangster. If I was on the internet telling everybody I was gangster, you best believe I'd have got pulled up on by now, at least once or twice. At least. The streets ain't safe for nobody. The streets ain't home to nobody, because the streets don't love nobody. Not one. They're going to put your shoes on a power line and carry on. That's it. So yeah. Moral of the story: stay away from them streets, man. Stay away from the streets. It's cool to do stuff that ain't hood, bro. People don't think it's cool to do other stuff, bro. But like, if you a skateboarder, bro, skaters is cool as hell. Them some of the coolest people on the planet, bro. I can't even do half the stuff that they do. I'd be astonished. Be a skater, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you make music, you ain't gotta be a gangster rapper. You can rap about other stuff, like Outkast. Outkast ain't no gangster rapper. You know what I'm saying? Andre 3000, that's not a gangster rapper, and we love his music. That man had us here, hey. You think it, man, we was all dancing to that. Even the hood dudes was dancing to that. Bro, you can make music that ain't gangster music. You can do that. I don't know if y'all knew that, but you can, yeah. You ain't gotta pull no gun out in your live, bro. We know you got it, but the whole point of having a gun is for people don't know that you got it. You supposed to, you know what I'm saying, keep it a secret. That's your upper hand, bro. You getting rid of it. You ain't gotta do that, bro. I don't even know why you pointed at the camera anyway. It's stupid. But yeah. You'll get called corny for it in a minute. Gold play button coming. Oh, so let's go ahead and address that real quick. So I never got the silver play button, and now I hit 1 million. I'm still not gonna get the gold play button, but it's the thing. I'm just letting y'all know ahead of time. Apparently, I'm gonna get both of them in November because I have to wait until a year has passed since I had got that strike that I should have never got, but they never fixed. So no, you don't have to request. They're supposed to send me. They're gonna send me something once I'm eligible, like available to get it. So this is what happened. I had got a community guideline strike. This is like over a year ago now. Well, at least the warning, but the second one, I got a community guideline strike on a video I made. It was a black chick eating some fried Kool-Aid chicken, watermelon Kool-Aid chicken, and I cracked some kind of joke about how she was like another tier of like stereotypical black person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna use the exact wordage, which found out now, it wasn't nothing wrong with the video, but I had deleted it, and that's why they couldn't remove the strike, because they couldn't go back to review it again. But either way, it was a black joke. I'm black. I was baffled. I'm like, how did I get a community guideline strike for hate speech talking about black people? And I'm black. And they was like, well, you know, we're going to review the video and get back to you. So I appealed the video, and the appeal got denied. It was like, nah, it's against the guidelines. So I'm like, how the hell did I get flagged for hate speech, cracking black jokes? Well, let me go search YouTube real quick and see if I can find any black jokes then. So I type in the alternative to me, white comedians making black jokes, and I see millions of views of white dudes cracking hella stereotypical black jokes. So I'm like, okay. So I screenshot it, got the link, sent it to the YouTube people. I'm like, okay, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm wrong, everybody's gonna be wrong, right? So this is against community guidelines, right? Because it's comedy. I do want to point that out. It is comedy. No, it's fine. Okay, so my video should be fine. Yeah, it should be. Okay, so they was like, well, you know, we'll check it again. But see, by this point, since they had already declined my appeal the first time, I just removed the video from my channel. Because I did that, they couldn't go back, which is what I assumed is what happened. Is when I appealed it, a person never actually looked at it. They let the computer like determine if it was against guidelines or not, and that's how it ended up getting flagged twice. And so they essentially told me, well, since you deleted it, we can't do nothing about it. Sorry. Now, granted, I will say at first I thought they only was doing that shit because I was black, and I was like, that's crazy. But it sounds more like they were just being lazy and they didn't actually check the video. Since then, every time a video of mine has gotten like a restriction or anything like that, and I appeal it, a person always reviews it. So I mean, they changed the behavior. So I respect them in that aspect. But at the same time, the community guideline strike has been going on for months now. And you know, the warning is gonna get taken off my channel eventually. But as of right now, I have to wait a year from the date that it got removed to be eligible to get a play button. And that'll be in November. I don't remember what day in November. Maybe October. It was November or October, one of them, when I got the strike. I want to say like the 16th. So once that date comes, I should be eligible to get it, and then they'll send me some notification, and then I'll fill out the information where to send it from, and then I'll get, I guess, the silver and the gold one at the same time. But yeah, that's why I don't have a play button. So Yep. I was very angry about that because when I first started YouTube, that was the whole reason why I started. I was like, I want a play button. That was like my, not necessarily to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? I made content on Instagram. I made content on TikTok, Musically, Vine, did well on all of them. But I never had like a award to like, you know what I'm saying? Like just signify like, oh, you did well in content creation. And YouTube was the only platform that offered that. So I was like, if I get a play button on YouTube, this will kind of be like my overall thing for content creation. Like you did well, here it is. I got a whole wall at home. I don't know if y'all ever seen my accomplishment wall, but it's like literally covered in stuff from track and basketball and college and certificates and community, citizenship awards and all. Like I just got a whole wall full of stuff for art and you name it. It's a wall full of accomplishments. And the one thing I don't have on that wall is anything from content creation. And so, that was real important to me, but I got over it. In my mind, I was like, I ain't never going to get it. And then they started talking to me about it. So as of right now, I'm expecting in November to finally be able to get it. And if I get it in November, that'd be cool. If I don't, honestly, it don't really matter to me at this point. One of my fans actually decided that they make me one. So I don't know if they actually gonna do it, but if they do, that'd be cooler than a YouTube play button, honestly. So yeah, well yeah, it's not a big deal, man. I mean, I hit the milestone. I'm entertaining people, which is what I wanted to do. That'd be cool. But if I do get it, I'll definitely make a video. And I don't know where I'm gonna hang it at. I really thought it'd be cool if YouTube gave me like a watch, like a YouTube play watch, or like a play necklace, something I could wear. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, like the play button cool and all, but it's gonna sit on the wall. I want something I can interact with. You know what I'm saying? Give me a play ring, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something different. I want something that say Fredo. A YouTube play beanie. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I could rock that. That'd be cool. But YouTube don't rock me like that. But they've been treating me better since then, so I ain't really got too much beef with YouTube. They done showed me a lot of love since that mishap. I feel like because I pressed that issue so hard, they kind of stopped like over policing my channel too. Because I haven't had any problems like with community guidelines or videos being removed or anything like that. Ever since then, they've been doing right by me. So I got 2 representatives now that I can talk to, and they help me out when I got an issue. So yeah. I mean, if I can take that, I'll do it. Play rims for your car, that'd be cold. But them joints will probably get stolen out here in Texas. These people don't be playing, bro. But yeah, this was cool though, bro. Man, I hit 1 million subs. I'm grateful, bro. I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me. All this time, man. Even the new people. I ain't leaving nobody out, but. Man, I really appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all done changed my life, man. I get to entertain people for a living. That's a dream come true, man. That's really all I ever wanted to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Inspire somebody, impact somebody, give you a reason to smile, give you some hope, give you some inspiration, just something positive, bro. I hope your experience since we came across each other has been positive. And I hope that your life has improved in some way, hopefully. And if it hasn't yet, hopefully I'll make that happen eventually. Give me some time, man. I'm trying. That's my goal. I want to improve people's lives, man. When you come across me, I want you to be better after you leave in some way than you were when you see me for the first time. So it's cool, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go edit these videos because I definitely need to post them, but man, I appreciate y'all chilling with me for a minute, bro. It's cool going live. Again, if y'all got any ideas for a 1 million sub celebration, comment it once this live gets posted as like a regular video, I guess. And then the one that gets the most likes, we're gonna make it happen. But yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for all the gifts, all the people that became a member. I appreciate you. All the love, all the laughs. All the roasting, bro. Y'all be cooking me in the comment section sometime. I see it, bro. I'll be impressed. It'll be some solid jokes, man. I love that. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves, man. And I'm going to catch y'all when I catch y'all. Oh, yeah. And by the way, my gamer tag on Xbox is Fredo on TV. I'm going to say that one more time. Fredo on TV. Add me up.